So today I'm here with my Ibanez K5 Bass, and I'm having some problems with it. You probably can't hear that, but if you look on the screen, you can see that the input is very low and the volume is all the way up. Now the K5 is an active bass. It has active pickups. I've already changed the battery and messed around with it. There's a lot of electronics inside for this onboard EQ here, and let me just I'll change the input to go through the 11 rack. And now if I play, it's going to be louder, of course, because of the amplification, but because it's not getting enough input, I'm really having to drive the preset here, the bass amp, really hard. It doesn't really sound that great. If you listen here, right there, here, you hear that? How it kind of comes in and goes out. So either this pot is going bad, which I've already cleaned this pot before, so I'm not sure if it's just the pot, if I'm going to need to get new pots here, or if I'll need to actually do some soldering, which is what I'm going to try today. So let's go ahead and unplug this. We'll take it apart and do some soldering, see if we can fix this thing up. So here we are on the back of the bass. You can see I've already removed the covers, I've taken out the battery, and we've got my soldering iron, and of course a flashlight, and of course some solder, and a desoldering braid. So I'm not going to show this whole process because it's going to take probably a couple of hours. Alright, I did a bit of testing here, and it appears that there are some loose connections on this volume pot here. Even one of the wires actually broke off while I was moving it around. Alright, so I decided it's probably time I actually take a look at the wiring schematics. And always consult your schematics before you actually start soldering. And you know, don't undertake this project if you're unfamiliar with what you're doing, because you can mess things up pretty bad. Anyway, according to the schematic, now I'm more familiar with what I really should try doing here. And I guess I'll get back to it. Alright, so I've got it wired correctly now. I had a problem with the balance knob. I had a couple of the wires on the wrong positions there, but I got those rewired, and I went through and made sure that every joint was secure. It is a little bit louder now. The output is more where it should be, but I'm still getting a problem of, hitting a note, it'll be loud, and then all of a sudden it'll just cut off completely until I mess around with some of these wires, and then it'll come right back. Now unfortunately I don't have the tools to check every single wire to see which ones are giving me a problem, and that would take way too long for me to do. So I'm going to go ahead and button it up now. I'm going to do check these joints a little bit more and make sure they're all completely secure. But I think for this, the best thing to do would be to just replace the entire inside, so I'll have to contact Ibanez for that, and hopefully they'll have just an entire replacement kit